Hello, good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. My name is Faye and this is Fairy Floss Creates, my little internet space all about crafting, stitching, crochet and any other little arty things that I've been getting up to. So I'm here today with a little bit of a crafty catch up, just to keep you updated on what I've been getting up to recently, what I've been making, what I've been creating. It's not a great deal this time maybe, but I've still got things to show you, so I thought it's worth coming on anyway, saying hello, showing you what I have been up to. I think it's been about 3 or 4 weeks maybe since I last came on. I thought I'd have lots of time in my half-term holidays, but it turns out I had lots of other things to be getting on with as well. Those of you might know that my wedding is coming up quite soon, and I've just got lots of things to create and make and craft for that. So actually I have been making quite a bit of stuff, but there is some stuff that I can't really show you because it's for the big day. So there will be hopefully a really nice video after the wedding towards the end of the summer where I can actually show you all the really lovely things that we've been creating for our wedding, because it's a very, very handcrafted wedding. But alongside all that, I am getting on with other projects as well. I have got other little things on the go, so it's definitely worth getting those out and just giving you a little show and tell of what I have been doing as well. So let's start today with cross stitch. I haven't got any crochet to show you. Actually, mate, I think it's about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I really hurt my finger. I got so much pain going through that finger. I wasn't able to crochet for a few days. I had it all strapped up, and so I have taken a small break from the crochet just to try and make sure this finger completely recovers properly before I get back into it again. I am pretty much ready to go again, but it has been, yeah, a bit of a time where I thought, you know what, I don't want to get it any worse when I actually really need my crochet fingers in the next couple of months to get all these blooming flowers ready for the wedding. So it's fine. But I have been stitching because that didn't put the same strain on it, and I have been doing some paper piecing and things as well because I got so inspired by going to the day out at Pantiles. I have got a few little ideas up my sleeve as well of what I want to start creating. It's all hand stitching. I'm not quite at the point where I can get that sewing machine out and get it all set up in the back room. That will happen at some point, but for now, I'm all about the hand stitching, but more to come on that in a minute. So let's get my cross stitch out. So after I finish my bee, which was the other week, which I've not FFO'd yet, that will happen in due course. I think autumn will just be like one nice big FFO binge. That's what I tell myself. I picked out my blue flower Tudor ermine, which I absolutely love. You know, this is one of my favourite things to stitch on. So I have made a little bit of progress on this. I don't know if I've got a picture of last time to show you, but I basically worked through one corner. I've got a couple more flowers to add, and that would be like, I'm going to put that a bit closer, one of those corners complete. That's like the top right in front of the ermine's head. So once that's done, I might move straight onto the ermine and get him done because I think it is really cool. I can't wait to get that done. And this is quite a slow stitch, to be honest. You'd think it looks nice, quick, easy, simple, but there is a lot of counting, and actually on this fabric it's not the darkest fabric, but it is pretty dark, and it is really hard to see when you're stitching. I can only work on this for like maybe an hour at the most, and then I do have to put it down. I do have to have a break from it because it does end up tipping me over the edge a little bit. So I love it, but yeah, it is a bit of a tricky stitch just due to the colour of the fabric and the fact that it's even weave. I can't remember what count it is. Probably about 28 count, knowing me, but yeah, it does make it a little bit harder, but it's fine because I absolutely love how those colours are working out on it. It's just sort of the white pot pops, and then it's got this really nice subtle effect as well. I do like it a lot. So yeah, there's Ermine. So after a couple of weeks, I was like, do you know what? I need something else to work on alongside that. I know I'm trying to be not monogamous, but I want to get this whip count down. Current whip count 25. Still at 25 since the last video. I'm not sure until I've had that mega binge of Mill Hill beads. I think it'll be sitting at 25 for a while because I haven't got anything that's super close to finishing apart from those Mill Hills. And I just need to commit myself to that beading day. And I might actually film it. We might do it together. We might get ourselves through that beading day. And then everything... Oh, can you imagine having... I think that might be 3 things. Oh no, 2 because we've lost one. I need to find one, I think. But... Or maybe 3, I don't know. But anyway, it'd be nice to get all that beading done and have like 3 Mill Hills ready. And then I can start more Mill Hills. I should actually do a little stash dive of Mill Hills because I've had a few finishes in the past, though I'm not sure the whereabouts of all of them. I've probably got photographs though, and I have got quite a little stash lined up and waiting for different times. But the nice thing about Mill Hills is you've got the Christmas ones, the Halloween ones, the summer ones, and I have got a few lined up for different times of the year, and it would be quite nice actually to just do a little show and tell, so maybe that'll be a video that's up and coming. So after I'd switched up Mill Hill, I decided... Have I got a picture of that? Sure I do. To pull out, and I still can't remember its name. I need to find the packaging it comes from. Ah, flipping heck. Right, I thought... Just bear with me. Sure. Oh, maybe it's at the bottom of this. Yes, it is. There we go. I knew it. I knew I was right. I am back on my Owl Forest embroidery of this. I can't remember the name of this cat. I love it though. Of the cat. The famous cat that I've had for absolutely ages, and I went a bit wrong on it, and I've just never ever got round to correcting it and getting it going again. But here it is. It's out. She's back. And I've actually started to do some of the corrections on it as well. Last night I thought, you know what? Come on, let's get this done. Oh dear, I've got a random needle going somewhere there. Don't know what's happening there. Let's just pop that aside. I thought, you know what? Let's just make a start on all your mistakes, and then eventually you'll have that first page done. So here I am. I'm not going to pull it out of the hoop because it was an absolute pain to get into the hoop for some reason. But as you can see, that's where I'd stopped beforehand, and that's where I'd gone wrong. And this is how long it was meant to be. So I unpicked a little bit over there, and then I managed to get it down there. Even though it's variegated, it has blended quite nicely still anyway. It's absolutely fine. So I just need to unpick these bits and then extend along there. But for the time being, I'm just going to work backwards and finish off the tail. There's a little tree to go there, and some little trees to go along the bottom. And then I'll pluck up the courage to unpick all those. And I am aiming by the end of this month to have at least that first page finished, and I might even be able to get started on the second page. So yeah, they're my 2 ongoing projects at the moment, and I think I am going to pull a third one out as well. I think I'm going to have like the rule of 3 and just have 3 rotating projects at a time until they get finished. And it's actually Amy Taylor of Sid and Stitches that said that she's doing that as well. Just picking out 3 and working on 3, and hopefully you'll see a bit of development. And it's such a good idea that you've got a few to just choose from. So I think my third one for now will be the Emma Congdon one as well, because I know I've got good progress on that, and I might be able to get a page finish on that. So between the 3 of those projects, one of them might be done by the end of summer, and I think that's a really, really nice goal and a nice way of looking at it. When I've got some smalls done, I could then start pulling the Mirabilias back in, getting some of these bigger pieces back into the mix. If I actually got around to charging up my tablet, which I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but the reason I never get my heaven and earth out is because my tablet never appears to be charged. So it just seems such an effort to be charging and waiting. But that's another thing. That's for after the I've got I've got two time scales now. I've got lots of things to do wedding party, and then after the wedding I'll have plenty of other plans to get through for that as well. So yeah, that's my stitching so far. Also picked up, or got delivered, the new Cross Stitcher magazine. So I will do a little reel and a little flip through of things that inspire me in this episode, in this issue. However, I will just point out to you one that I adore this, and I'm so keen on just getting all the threads together for it and getting started, because I know that I need to start stitching from magazines, because I invest in them all and they do just sit there. But that horse is just gorgeous. I mean, it's not like I'm a mega horsey person or anything, but it just feels like something that I've not seen before in a cross stitch magazine. It just, you seem to always have the usual same old owls and hares and I don't know, just yeah, the rotation of similar thing, bees everywhere, but like a horse, and it's just so nice. It's just this little, looks like a Scandinavian, it might be a New Forest, no, it says it's a Devon Moorland pony. It's not Scandinavian, it's a Devon Moorland pony. And oh, I just feel the urge to stitch that. I really do. I don't know, it's only occasionally I just see something and I'm just like, ooh, that could look so good. So yeah, maybe, just maybe, I might get that done. Another thing that comes with this magazine as well is this really nice summer project kit bag. And I've actually kitted up last month and separated all the threads ready to start it. And I think I might actually have to get going on that. I mean, that's technically another new start, but does it count if it's a magazine kit? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is that going to take me back up to 26 projects, or is a magazine kit, because it's kind of free, does it count, or is that a project? Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, it could be a new start. But hey, I think it's lovely. So yeah, that is all my cross stitching stuff for now. Yeah, I am condensing. I'm going to try and get through some of the stuff I've already got before I do start picking up some more purchases. I've booked onto a retreat next year in Crewe, which should be I'm not going to any retreats this year, and the simple reason being because we've got plenty of other things to be paying for this year. So yeah, retreats on a bit of a back. It's a shame because, you know, it would have been really nice to go to some, but I have been going to some day retreats, which has been nice. And that one at Pantiles for the EPP was so much fun. And of course, I've got a Show Up and Stitch every month, which I run. If you don't know about Show Up and Stitch, once a month we get together in the along the South Bank in London. And the last couple of times South Bank's been closed, so we haven't gone there. But the next one will be on the 23rd, Sunday the 23rd of June, this month of June. And it will hopefully be in the South Bank. However, we do occasionally move it if we have to move, or if it's a sunny day and we want to sit outside. And we do go down sometimes to the Evie Deli and other places that way. So if you are anywhere near London, would like to come in for the day and come and stitch with us, everybody's welcome. There is a Facebook page called Show Up and Stitch. Send a request to get into the group and I'll let you in, and then we put all the details up there. So you can bring any form of handicraft you like there. You can bring your cross stitch, you can bring your EPP, you can bring crochet, knitting, anything, as long as you're not like full on getting, probably don't bring Mill Hill beads unless you are pretty tidy with them, you know, you can't, but you know, anything that's just handheld and nice is a lovely little afternoon out. Really, really nice people go to it. It's been going now for about over a year and a half, which is really nice. And yeah, we have a really good time. So do come. Pop yourselves into the Facebook group, or you can always send me a little message or something, and I will get back to you about it. So yeah, that's Show Up and Stitch. So yeah, apart from that, I haven't got any retreats as such, but I have just booked my accommodation and my bus to go to the Festival of Quilts in Birmingham in it's the 1st of August I'm going. I think I'm going to go on the Thursday, and it's such a great day out, the Festival of Quilts. Absolutely love it. So I didn't get to the Stitch Festival this time, but I've been preparing myself for Festival of Quilts. I just love looking at it's a whole day of trip. That's why I've booked the night before. That way I don't have to dash from London to Birmingham in the morning. It just means that I'm already there, so I can just leisurely go on the Thursday and have a proper good old stroll about. I've not booked any workshops this time. I thought I'd spend more time looking at all the quilts and shopping as well. So it's like the week after I get married. So a week after I'm getting married, I'm just ditching Luke to go off and go to a quilting show, but that's okay. It's really good fun. So if you are going, do let me know as well, and I'll look out for you there. So let's move on to slow stitching, EPP, whatever we want to, the umbrella of whatever this is. I have been working on the hexes that I showed you last time, and I've made quite a nice bit of progress now. So I finished stitching all the hexagons together, and what's that? And then I've not trimmed that very well. I've put them all together, and I've cut them all down, made them into a runner shape, which I think is quite nice. So it'll just go like on my table or something, or on my desk. And I've done some hand quilting on it. So I've just done, I don't know if you can probably see it better on the back. I've just done some diagonal lines just by hand, just to quilt it down as well. And all I need to do now is learn how to do the binding. So I'm going to look in my little binding book, watch some YouTubes, and that'll be the final part of this. And then this will be my first proper EPP finished piece, because I'm quite good at like sewing hexagons and stuff together, but I just never finish things. So yeah, I have got really random stray pieces of toppers everywhere that I've sort of started and never done anything with. So this will be nice just to finish off as a nice little runner, just as a bit of decor in the home. And then I have thought that I need to do a new start as well, which I might actually start tonight, even though the binding's not done on that, because I've got to learn how to do that. And I was torn between a couple of things. I haven't got it on me, but if you saw in my last video, I got this really nice ice cream hand sewing quilt, but I don't think I've quite got the fabric I want for that yet. I think I need to be quite specific with my fabric choices for that one. But I also have been really inspired. I've been watching Stitch with Rachel on YouTube, and I absolutely love her. I think she's absolutely brilliant. She has the really, really good projects on the go. She's got lots of nice different projects on the go. And one of them that she has been doing is this mini house quilt. And I don't think, no, I've not quite got a picture of it, but this is foundation paper piecing, which I've not really done before. I think I did a little bit last year actually when I did a mini quilt at the Festival of Quilts, but I've got these templates of little houses, and you draw these templates onto your really thin wadding, and then you choose your different fabrics to make little mini houses. So I've got tons of like little fabric scraps and stuff. So I thought, you know what, I might actually start getting the ball rolling on this, because it's just a nice little project that I can work on for a while, where I'm just putting together house by house and eventually making enough for it. She's made Oh, she's made a lot. Anyway, there's definitely a lot there. I'll just get going on it and see how many I put together, how many I make. But yeah, I am tempted to give that a go tonight and just get a little start on it. And that might be something that I'll probably show you in the next video as well. Or I might even just do a video on this just to show you how I'm doing it, what I'm up to. We shall see. So yeah, that is my update of everything I've been working on, doing. Is there anything else I can show you? No, I have just been and bought some fabrics, but they're in the other room. I'll save those for another video. Yeah, that is pretty much. Actually, should I pause the video and go get them? Right, I'm back. Been to get my fabrics. So I popped to Ultimate Craft on my way home tonight, which is a really nice crafty shop in Archway in North London, so not too far. And I went to get, obviously, to get some low volume fabric, because for the sky, for these mini house quilts, I just need something that's like really pale, pasty, but still with a bit of a pattern on it. I'm not very good at doing just block colours. I do like a tiny bit of pattern. So I managed to get this really nice, it's pink fabric, though it does look, it's so light, it probably does look white in this light, but if you get up close, it has got this really pretty little paisley pattern, but you've got to be like really close to see it. And I just thought that was really, really nice. So that'll just go really nicely at the backs of some of my houses. And then, of course, well, they've actually started selling fat quarters there as well now, which always makes my day. So I don't have enough fat quarters, so in I went. And how cute is that? It's got teeny tiny little chickens and churches and people and apples and houses, and oh, it's just so cute. It's a bit, reminds me a bit of Holly Hobby, if anybody remembers that from being a very long time ago. So yeah, I got that, and then I'm not sure if I've already got this cat print or not, but you can never have too many, and it was like £1.95, so I've got a little cat print as well to add to the cat collection. So yeah, I had a nice little afternoon just grabbing a few fabrics. I had a nice day altogether actually. Went to my choir concert. Yeah, I've been picking up lots of new hobbies as well. So obviously when I started this I want to say podcast, YouTube channel in 2020, it was in the middle of everything that was going on, so I had loads of time to craft. I was sort of not in work all the time, so it gave me tons of time just to pick up my crafting and learn loads of new things. But of course now the world's reopened and I like to do other things as well, and it's just been so nice. I've been going to the theatre quite a lot, been getting really cheap tickets on Today Ticks. Absolutely love going to see new shows and things. Went to see Frozen on Friday night, which was absolutely fantastic. Yesterday, well, we got the allotment as well now, so spent some time on the allotment yesterday. I would like to do a little allotment video just to show you my allotment as well, so that will come at some point. And then yeah, I joined a choir. So I joined a choir last September, and we had a concert today in this really nice park where they were having this really nice tea party, and we all got a nice glass of Pimm's at the end. And I've got another concert next week as well. So yeah, I've quite a busy little bee at the moment. Got work going on, really busy there. Kids in the middle of the GCSEs, so obviously there's a lot of extra things happening. So yeah, if you're thinking, why on earth has she not done much? That's why. I am quite a real person. I have got lots of other things to do as well. But, you know, I really enjoy just coming on, crafting, sharing with you. Like I say, after the wedding, after the summer, I'll have lots of nice things to be getting stuck into. So, I think that wraps up this video. Here's me going, oh, it's a short one. And we're up to 24 minutes already. So, you know, can't help myself. What I was going to say, though, is I'd quite like to start maybe doing some Stitch With Me's. probably more of me just chatting and stitching while I've got something in my hands, just because I don't know, I don't have clamps and things to do the whole just look at my stitching. And I don't know, I quite like the idea of just being able to chat and hope that somebody else might just like having somebody else looking at them, chatting with them. The thing is, I'm not quite sure if I do one of these what I want to talk about. So I was like, do I do things like, I don't know, music I like, travel, just random things? Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see me, if you'd like to do a stitch with me, and what you think I should be talking about. You know, any specific topics comes at me within reason. Any kind of topic that you'd like me to just natter about for half an hour one night while I'm doing a bit of stitching, and I will try and make that happen for you. So also, whilst I'm here, I should have said this at the beginning, but I've had quite a few new subscribers, which is absolutely brilliant. So thank you so much for coming along and subscribing, and I hope you like what you see on here. I hope you enjoy just joining me for these catch-ups, and there's plenty more lovely things to come as well. And for those of you that have been with me for yonks, then cheers for sticking around. I think last month was probably my 4th anniversary on YouTube, which is quite a long time, so that's exciting. I do love coming on here. I know I had a bit of a break, but it's made me realise how much I enjoy this space and how much I really want to start using it again. And because I've met so many lovely people just through YouTube and just through the stitching community as well, specifically during those years of the 2020, 2021, like that's where I've made some really, really good friends. So yeah, it's really nice to have you. So if you have not subscribed yet, do come and be part of this world. Do click subscribe, click the little bell so you know when I've got a video out, and you know, just share with me in the comments below what you like doing, what you like stitching. Is this something I should try? You know, I'm quite happy to try new things as well. I mean, I've got a long list already, but you know, if you want to spend my money for me, you tell me what to buy and I'll probably go out and get it at some point. I am quite easily persuaded. So yeah, thank you for coming. I hope you're having a really lovely June wherever you may be. I'll be back in a couple of weeks or so for a new update. So until then, keep smiling, keep stitching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.